Previously on Knights of the Old Republic.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
Questioning the Sith. How many people do we have to kill before the rest of you learn some respect? Well, I guess it's time for another lesson. Patrol, attack!
Wait, don't kill me. I surrender. I surrender!
Is that how this works? Is that how this works? Mission's back up. Is that how this works? You better answer questions.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Why did you attack me?
I work for Brejik, head of the Black Volker gang. He told us to kill anyone who came snooping around.
My question is also, how does an escape pod get down here? You know?
What?
It feels like, well, there's a hole in the ceiling, I suppose. But again, it feels like this is just like a cover, you know? Like it's covered. Like Midgar in Final Fantasy. Excuse me. Did not know where that came from. I'm gonna recover this mine and figure out what this guy's deal is.
Sure.
Let's see what this dude. He's a Republic soldier. Huzzah!
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
The rat ghoul disease. Take this serum, buddy.
Thank you. Those things, they attacked as soon as we came out the doors. They killed the others. It was horrible.
I need to know where well, I know where she is, but I need info, buddy.
Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe. Wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
I didn't hear anything.
Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
Or we could stay together as a team. Man down. Well. Poor sod. Alright, I suppose I have... we have been detected, so... I do suppose it is time to attempt to beat this ragdoll to death. I am going to pass out. I got the experience, though, and I was going to say, I don't mind that, because I'll wake right back up, but I think... Yeah, the poison will be gone.
What?
Works out to our benefit there. And this med pack should replenish, everything. Perfect. I'm going to do a quick search after a quick save behind this escape pod. Nothing there. Perfect. Let us mosey back. These guys were not there when I last walked through here. Funny enough. So, we have another scuffle on our hands. Wow, we just got annihilated. They rolled a 20. Of course they did. It's a critical hit. So if they ever... There's a 5% chance every turn that I just get annihilated.
Ready.
Alright, Karth. Show them what for. Karth is being annihilated. And this calls for an advanced med pack.
How'd you like that?
There we go. My blaster pals have taken care of that. Boy, I just got annihilated.
What?
I'm burning med packs. Very quickly, in fact. I might go purchase some for my gear. We'll see. But it appears that we have explored thoroughly the Undercity. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back. I actually should not have burned that med kit. Or the med pack, rather. That's on me, because I know that the Outcast has a healer, I believe. The Outcast camp has a healer. I do want to go check that out. Karth needs it, if nothing else. So, let's go see what the deal is here. And then, that might be all for my session tonight. Hello, Outcast healer.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Rukgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukguls, we'll let them destroy each other.
That is incredibly barbaric. I've brought you a serum to cure the Rukgul disease.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the Rukgul disease have been quarantined beyond this gate. At any moment, they could be transformed into terrible monsters. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rukguls and attack them at any moment.
Nobody would be foolish enough? Hold my space bucks. I'm gonna go through those gates.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder, but if the infected ones have already transformed into Rukguls, you'll be walking into your grave.
I have killed, well, let me rephrase this. We have killed so many Rukguls up to this point. Not as many, you know, as I would like, but still. Alright. Actually, can you heal us before I walk in there?
Back again? Is there something else you need?
I need healing? There we go. Cart's all healed up. Perfect. Who needs med packs, am I right?
Please, help us. We're infected with the Rukgul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot be... no!
Yikes. What are these two good people doing? Yikes. Alright, well, you know the drill by now. I am being annihilated. Time for a med pack, or another med pack.
How'd you like that?
Please don't kill me. Unreal. It is unreal. I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of med packs here soon. Where is Mission? Is she shooting? Yeah, she is. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, I need healing again. Healer? Especially for my
Back again?
status ailments. Healing. Oh, you don't clear my status. Which is fine. I'll let that run out then. Shouldn't kill us from full. 2 more infected outcasts.
Please, please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
I do have a serum. Who are you?
We have the Rukgul disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures, like those who attacked you when you first came into the pen. It is too late for them. Soon it will be too late for us, and we will transform into those horrible Rukguls ourselves.
Well, I have a serum.
You have a cure? Please give it to me, please, quickly, before it's too late.
I have enough for both of you.
Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it, but we were attacked by the rat ghouls and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
I feel like we already explored that area, but I could double back and see. We get light side points and some experience. We also need to take this rat ghoul serum to Zelka or Zax. Depending on our money situation, we might have to make some moral, some interesting moral choices. We do have a moral dilemma on our hands. We are light affiliated now, which is interesting. Almost as much as Karth and Mission are. But that is what it is. We're going to keep going here. We'll go for another half hour at least, so at least one more episode. Usually try to keep the recordings 25 to 30 minutes apiece. So we'll keep going. Let's venture... I want to run back up to that escape. I don't think anything would pop up. I'll do a quick cursory glance. Because I don't think I can... Oh, I can return to hideout. Interesting. Whatever. I'll be in the upper city at some point. So I can run by Zelka's office, or his clinic, rather. Let us head back out. I don't think anything would spawn after that. I think she's just telling us to go up there and learn. Anyway, let's head into the sewers. Let's venture into the sewers and see what the deal is. We have 2 entrances to the sewers, and all they do is they just spit you out at different places. It all connects. So, am I blind? Can I not read? I clearly cannot read. Nothing spawned over there, did it? I don't think it did. Alright. I clearly can't read my map, so we will venture in this direction. I'm pretty sure we picked this up, but I'm going to double check. Sure did. Alright. To the sewers! A mine! Boy, do I know who could pick those up.
What?
Sweet.
Sure.
Another mine for the cause. I want to hold on to Kart's level up so that he can replenish health in combat. And there are rat ghouls. Interesting. I'm gonna retreat just a hair and let them come to us. There we go. Not a grenade. Regular roll attacks for now. It's alright, we have antidotes for days. The mission is being beaten. There we go. Mission is about to pass out, actually. The mission is going to take a med pack. Oh, we only have 2? This could be a problem in the near future, my friends. This could be a problem. In fact, I know it will be a problem. So we might make an exploration, then we might go back and stock up on med packs. Make a little expedition. And that did not replenish much of her health. Let's just see what they're left with after all this wears off. That bothers me somewhat. Kart's gonna be fine because he has a boatload of hit points. Mission, on the other hand, might pass out. Maybe. Okay. She's at half. I think what happens is that you replenish what you started with. Anyway, poison's weird in this game. Let's press on until we run out of medkits. Karth. Karth. Karth.
Ready.
No, you ain't.
What?
Oh, there's a rat ghoul coming. I missed. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Here we go. One last rat ghoul for this little room. There we go. My blaster aficionados have won the day. Arts, credits, only $4. Alright. What lay behind this door? A mine! And a force field! Well, let's take care of the mine first.
Huh?
And you ran into it. Oh, game. Oh, game. You never cease to amaze. There we go. Okay. Be very timid from now on, approaching a mine and just walking into it and detonating ourselves.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's a force field here, and Karth, thank you. Force field. Locked. Panel.
That energy shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the Vulcar base is somewhere past there. I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbaar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry, we can come back after we find Big Z.
Okay, so this is where we're gonna come after we find out the fate of Zalbaar. Okay, that's where we came in. We've already looted that corpse. Boy, we are worse for wear. We have more antidote. We have one med pack. Yikes. Gee. This could prove to be a bit of a pickle moving forward. A bit of a pickle. A Gamorrean! Our first Gamorrean. They will most certainly beat us into oblivion. Karth, will you take the lead on this, please? And, oh, he only has a power blast? Interesting. How about you just, pew-pew, you know? 8 damage. Oh my goodness, I feel like... Oh dear. This is gonna sound crazy, but I think I'm gonna pop some performance-enhancing drugs. And mission with a med pack. I think we've kicked the hornet's nest here. Yikes. Use advanced med pack. You're full now. And as for me, I am very tempted to pop some performance-enhancing drugs. I'm gonna pop a strength and a stamina performance-enhancing drug. Oh, I can't pop one in the same turn. Now, oh, I don't even, maybe I don't need to pop alacrity. Let's just see what this strength boost gives me. Wow, okay. Let's just see what happens. I could be beaten into oblivion if I'm not careful. Dang, popping strength is worth it. Dang. Oh, there's more inside. Come on, gang. My drugs wear off in a couple seconds. Well, 2 minutes total. Come on, gang. Yes, charge me. Alright, gang. Let's put the whooping on him. I feel like they will beat me into oblivion if I'm not careful. The chief. It's the big chief. My last regular med kit, too. Or med pack, sorry.
You asked for this!
Wow, he's gonna beat my brains out. He's dead, though. Wow, he literally beat me to within an inch of my life. 1 hit point. One hit point. I'm tempted to burn a level up. I do have... I am going to use my level ups on Terrace. At some point, I definitely am going to have to use it for the dueling ring. But there are things we acquire later on that are worth having level ups for. So, let's see. Air kit. Cardio regulator. Interesting. Mission, you could probably use that. Or Karth. Actually, I feel like... No, Karth's gonna wear it. Alright.
Sure.
Wow, we just got beaten.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
A Wookiee! Precisely the Wookiee. You're a sight for sore eyes, Mission.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbaar, together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Well, I'm level 2. I was beaten to within an inch of my life. Yeah, don't mention it. I was happy to help. You know the language of my people? That is rare among your species. I am impressed. Just call me Han Solo. You have saved me from a life of servitude and slavery. There is only one way I can ever repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I am sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are to be used as slave labor on our own homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. We must always be on guard against raids against our villages. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I've been saved from such a fate, and the only way I can repay that is through a life debt.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
It means that I have my very own Chewbacca, is what it means. I got a walking carpet following me for the rest of my days. It's a loyalty vow, I do believe.
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbaar will be with you.
In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever after I will be by your side. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great Rashir trees of Kashyyyk. Boy, I struggled with that dialogue. I am honored to accept this vow.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Great, a Wookiee and a snot-nosed punk. Why won't this nightmare end? I am glad to have you aboard, Mission, and especially your dexterity stat.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulcar base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
The sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Vulcars put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Vulcars on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
The who now? The who now? Good, I'm spoiling for a fight, as I was beaten within an inch of my life. Nobody said anything about a Rancor.
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
I don't have an option to change my mind.
Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Zalbaar has joined the party. You can switch party members using the party selection screen. Alright, so who are we taking with us? Oh, we got a bunch of experience. We have to take Mission. I was going to take her anyway. Do we want to take Karth, or do we want to take Zalbaar? I'm going to take Zalbaar for now. And it allows me... Can I fast travel at this point? I can. I might fast travel real fast just to give myself some hit points. Let's do that. First, let me quick save in case of a catastrophic crash. Return to hideout, please. And then I will transit back because that's how it works in this game, apparently. I will not complain. Let's see what Zalbar's working with here. He is a scout. Now, Zalbaar is a unique one because he cannot wear any clothing. He has to go naked the whole time. I am going to toss an energy shield onto him. And he also can't wear headgear, if memory serves. So, the way the game balances this out, and naturally because he doesn't have any clothing on, he has 11 defense, meaning I could probably cough on him and do damage. To balance this out, he has 60 hit points. To put that into perspective, it's about how many Karth has, and he's a soldier. So, the things that we need to build into with Zalbaar are obviously strength, because he has just a boatload of it, and constitution, because he needs all the hit points he can muster. So, we're going to level him up real quick. Demolition's interesting. Treat injury is going to be a big one for him. Do I want to dump everything into treat injury? Not really. We'll do 1 and 2 here. Feats. Do you have toughness? You do not. Interesting. I know that Zalbaar is going to be a melee-based character, and I already have in mind a weapon that I want him to use. So we're going to go ahead and roll 2-weapon fighting into this build. So, and we don't exactly have anything to give him besides a blaster rifle. So I say that. I don't have a melee weapon. I have Mission's Vibroblade. I'll toss that onto him. Not bad. I'll toss on a regular Vibroblade as well. Seems fair for right now. He only has one version, or one level of the 2-weapon fighting, so I don't know how good he'll be, or if he'll hit, but we'll figure it out. We'll vibe it, and we'll figure it out. Open. Oh boy, more Gamorreans. We get to put Zalbaar to the test. We get to put him to the test. Do your thing, big fella.
Sure.
Oh, he just... Okay. Did he hit, actually? He succeeded. Had a great roll. -6. Oh, he used power attack. Boo. The characters sometimes have, like, for whatever reason, they like to use not the base attack, which, again, incurs significant penalties.
Gotcha.
Until you upgrade them. But it is what it is. Zalbaar's Bowcaster. Interesting. A scope we could upgrade it with. A Pazak card. 2 Pazak cards. And some grenades. It's actually pretty loaded. I find it funny that we get Zalbaar's Bowcaster because he's not a ranged character in the slightest. He is not ranged. He only has a +1 to his dexterity modifier. And he has so much strength. We're going to build into that for sure. So,
Yes.
That's what we're doing on that front. Alright, I know that the shield is over there. I do want to explore the rest of the sewers. I will go another room or two deep before this session concludes.
Sure.
Oh, goodness. There are rat ghouls. Don't run into the mine, self, whatever you do. Whatever you do. Don't run into the mines. Mission is being beaten, self. Make a decision. No, not the mine, self. Okay. There we go. Funky UI. Wait, why is Zalbaar using his bowcaster? That's not what I wanted. I want this, and I want this. It's all falling apart now. Okay, let's wait till combat's over. And then we'll make mission pick up this mine. Alright, the music has subsided.
What?
And now we will pick up this mine and not run into it like a dummy. Perfect.
Yes?
Couldn't have done it better myself. A corpse. My favorite. That is worth its weight in gold right now. Just saying. Money. We'll never complain about money.
Huh?
Alright, mission. Oh, wait. That's not a locked door.
Sure.
Hallway. I think this loops us back. Broken door. Yeah, that loops us through. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's push forward a hair more. Ah, yes. A large room full of dudes. And we have more rak ghouls. The interesting, very buff, six-pack wielding, my goodness, there's a lot of dudes in here. A Gamorrean! Let's see what he can do to us. My guess is a lot of health and a lot of strength, and not, my goodness, Zalbaar. And a not high chance to hit, but if he does hit, my guess is that he's going to bludgeon us pretty well. What in the world? That was weird. Was that supposed to be like a cutscene? Why are there Sith down here?